It's Finley. It is Saturday at. Whoa, what? I messed up the date yesterday too. Um, it is Sunday at 2:51 p.m. My hair's a mess. I'm a mess. It's laundry day. It's Sunday. A new week is about to start, so I'm taking today and I'm catching up on domestic things and getting ready for the next couple weeks, which are going to be pretty crazy. But I'll get there. Um, got my tattoo, and I'm gonna show you guys. Oops. Hoyotaho. I'm pretty excited about it. It didn't take long. I went to Lady Luck Tattoo in Portland, Oregon. They're pretty great. And an artist by the name of Bryn did it, and their prices are excellent, and their work is amazing. So I'll definitely. I think I found my tattoo artist for Portland. Um, so after that, Wade got there. I think right as they were finishing up. He's my best friend, and then we went back to his place. I ordered some food, and we watched Strangers with Candy, which is my favorite show ever, or at least one of them. Um, and then I got up at 10 today and went to church. I went to this awesome, open, and affirming Presbyterian church downtown. And the woman who assisted in my baptism and was one of the pastors of my church growing up preaches there now. I think she's been there for at least 3 years, 3 or 4, I think, is what we figured out. She's been there for about as long as it's been since I've spoken to her, which has been a few years. And not by choice, but because, life is life and crazy, and sometimes you just can't keep up with everyone. But it was really good to see her and catch up, and she expressed some interest in coming to see performances, and I will be hopefully joining their chancel choir, which would be awesome. Um, that's interesting that I talk about that. I don't think I've ever, in any channel I've had, I don't think I've talked about my faith base and my background. Should make a video about that later. But I grew up Presbyterian, and for those of you who don't know, it's like diet Catholic. It's like carb-free Lutheran, and their stance on the gays is that you just can't be. I think you can't be in church. You just can't be ordained. Like, I couldn't be a deacon or anything that you would need a special ordination for, which is part of the reason why I stopped. I ended my theology major when I was considering that a couple years ago. So it was really nice to see her and kind of catch up. So I'm going to shoot her an email with performance dates and contact information, and hopefully she wants to go out to coffee and catch up a little more. That would be cool. And I just got home, I don't know, like an hour ago, walked the dog, threw some laundry into the machine, got all my stuff set up to do homework. I have to make note cards and study for a philosophy exam. And I have a ton of German homework, but it's not due until Tuesday, so I'm probably going to do part of that. And finally taught myself how to tie a bow tie. So that's pretty cool. I was excited about that. But this weekend was great. It was just really chill. I don't have that much to talk about in regards to trans stuff. I know that I should make a video about faith and religion and spirituality, and as it pertains to Christianity mostly, or the Judeo-Christian faith. And I'll probably do that when I have more time. I may do that later on tonight, actually, because I don't have a ton of homework. But I'm pretty excited that I found a church home. I've been Well, I might as well talk about it now. I came out as a lesbian. This is before I came out as transgender, but I think it was implied because I came out to my closest friends first. And only a few short months ago formally came out to my mom. So I'm it's a process. So I came out and I was really heavily involved in church forever. I sang in choir, I went to youth group, I went on mission trips, I did all of that. And as you know, I alluded to in my It Gets Better video, going to this fabulous fine arts camp that's owned by the Presbytery near where I grew up. And so church and God were always a part of my life. And I think I realized that, there are definitely worse places to grow up and be gay, but I grew up, it should be located in the Bible Belt by all rights, but it's not. It's Inland Empire, Pacific Northwest-ish. And it was not the greatest place to grow up ever. For the fact that, being gay and looking the way I did was rough. And then going to church and knowing that I was so different or different at all from anyone else was really hard. So I struggled with that all through high school. Like as soon as I even had an inkling of a feeling that I was something other than straight or something other than cisgendered female, I just knew that I needed to separate myself from the church for a while and kind of figure out what I wanted before going back. And since moving to Portland, I found my identity a little bit more, which is part of what this channel is for. And I'm more comfortable practicing my faith, knowing that there aren't going to be people who judge me. The woman I spoke with today, the pastor I've known forever, was, and I'm sure she's always known, but she was like, well, there are tons of gay people in the congregation, and you'll definitely be accepted. And so I'm going to take her word for it. I'm not hesitant at all. She would not lie to me or tell me something if it weren't true. This isn't all about you, crazy dog. But so yeah, I'm pretty excited to start going back to church and singing with the church choir again, because that was a big part of my life, and I feel like it was something that I had to give up because I came out. But transphobia and trans identity in religion and spirituality are very different beasts than being gay. I'm not downplaying being gay, that's a big deal, but there are just different things that come along with being trans, I think, in a spiritual community. And I don't know what those things are because this is a new adventure for me. So I'm going to figure out what that's all about. But it's been a good weekend for self-discovery and getting shit done. I obviously came away with a Packer, and that was probably the highlight of transness for me this last weekend. So that's pretty great. And I'm not out to everyone. Like, I haven't bothered to disclose to everyone at school because I don't think I should have to. But I'll probably pack when I'm at school a little bit. I'll start out slowly, and then progress. But anyway, I think I'm going to make another more in-depth video about religion and spirituality. Excuse me. And probably update with more things as I think of them, but I'm kind of tired and in homework mode right now, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.